a training contract is the final hurdle to becoming a qualified solicitor. It is a full-time 2-year period spent working at a law firm. All About Law are pleased to introduce graduate recruiters from the world's top law firms and provide essential advice on how to secure a training contract.
So at Simmons & Simmons, our training contract is 4 seats of 6 months over the course of the 2 years. We've got training contracts in London and Bristol, both of which have the same structure, the same access to high quality work, high quality training, and all the top clients that you'd expect us to have. We rotate our trainees every 6 months, and our trainees complete a seat in our financial markets group, a contentious seat, and a corporate and commercial seat. There's also opportunities for client and international secondments as one of those seats as well.
So at Dentons, we run the typical 4-seat training contract. So you have 4 seats of 6 months each. And that meets the SRA requirements for trainee lawyers to have 3 distinct areas of law. And what's sort of unique to Dentons is that we have a mandatory banking and finance seat. That's really important to our practice. It's our largest practice area. Banking is the lifeblood of the city, so it's kind of in your interest to understand how that works. And trainees at Dentons will also do a contentious seat as part of their training contract.
So at Freshfields, a trainee would go on to comment towards the end of their training contract, up to about 6 months before they would qualify. And going on a client secondment is an amazing way of seeing what it's really like to work in that business and how, as a lawyer, you can really advise the people that work there because you've got into the organisation and seen what makes them tick. International secondments are equally beneficial and exciting, and there's an array of countries that our trainees go to, from Tokyo to places in America, out to Asia and all around Europe as well. And to have 6 months of your career spent in one of our network offices is an absolutely incredible opportunity.
So the question, should I do an international secondment, is not a question of the importance of it, it's a question of the importance to you. So some people will say, well, I don't want to go abroad because I haven't yet decided where and which group I want to qualify into in London. I'd like that 6 months more experience. I'd like to see what X group or Y group is like. Some people have decided and want to spend 6 months honing their skills in a smaller office, because all the offices will be smaller. They will be with either our own office or best friend firms across the globe.
You do really need to do a lot of research when deciding which firms to apply to, because there are a lot of factors which could affect your training contract and your future career. So the most important thing is the type of work the firms do. If you're interested in criminal law or family law, then a big commercial law firm like Shearman & Sterling is probably not the best place for you.
I think it's really important when choosing firms to apply to for a training contract to consider the culture. It's really important that you're comfortable in the environment that you're working in.
Culture is something that's really important to consider. Where would you be comfortable working? It's not just about a 2-year training contract. Hopefully this is a longer term position for you. We look at our trainees as a future pipeline of talent through to partnership, and have many that have progressed all the way to chief exec. So it's really important to think longer term than just the immediate what you can do on your training contract.
The other thing I think they should consider looking into is who are the firm's clients, what are the recent deals or transactions that they've worked on, because that will not only give them a flavour for the kind of work that they could be exposed to as a trainee, but it also will help them if they go through the process and get to interview stage. It will give them something to talk about and draw upon.
We're looking for well-rounded candidates, so as just a given, you're looking for strong academics, you're looking for extracurriculars, strong work experience history. And then the competency questions, so talking about why you want to be a lawyer, but more specifically, why do you want to be a lawyer at DLA Piper? What is it about the firm that interests you? So, for example, going a bit above and beyond the generic information you would find on our website. So just looking at things such as the particular practice area that you're interested in. Is there a deal that you've read about lately that you thought, wow, I really want to talk about this, this is something that I'm interested in? Or just even, the culture, or have you heard about any pro bono activity? Just showing that you've gone a bit above and beyond and looked at the real reasons why you want to be a lawyer here.